Anyway, hi, welcome back. Spyro. Spyro 2 in particular. This game has been excellent. I've been enjoying it. And I decided to play some more of it tonight instead of playing like another indie. I was thinking about, I was like, oh, I could do an indie game tonight, but let's just continue our Spyro adventure because I know people look forward to this. I've been told. This is a game that people have been recommending. They were like, Vin, I really want to see you stream Spyro 2 after 1. I knew I would get to it eventually, but I'm glad I finally did. Also, there's a dude that keeps requesting that I turn the textures to Ultra by going into the INI file. I already did. I just can't tell if that's an Ultra texture. I replaced it from 0 to 3, so... how about them Ultra textures? Spyro 3? I won't stream that for another year and a half, sorry. That's the rule. The rule is one Spyro game per year and a half. Isn't there a Chili Pepper song called Zephyr?
Fly away on my Zephyr, I'll lay on my Zephyr.
I like when Anthony Kiedis goes,
Thank you!
in that one song. You'll have to redo that entire quest in Zephyr. Oh, man. Well, what was the quest with the minecart? The trolley. Yeah, what level was that? Breeze Harbor? Okay, so instead of me... just go like this. Just go there. And then I'm gonna do some backtracking to get some other stuff. I watched Dr. Sleep. Some of it. Notice I can't skip this cutscene if I tried, but yet I managed to accidentally skip every other cutscene. I have to actually click the screen. Weird. So, Dr. Sleep, I wanted to mention very briefly, you know, it's the sequel to The Shining that Stephen King wrote, that they decided to turn into a movie, directed by not Stanley Kubrick. I like it so far. I've seen like an hour and a half of it. I fell asleep, so I gotta watch the end. I heard the end gets very fan-servicey in a way that's maybe not great, but so far, I'm digging it. Ewan McGregor is always great. He's always a joy, but he's delivering a particularly great performance. And, I like some of the editing choices. Like, I don't think... It's not Stanley Kubrick by any means, like I said, but it's pretty good. This director, I forget who it is, but this director does a lot of fades, which is a Stanley Kubrick thing that he did quite a bit. I'm like, man, I don't see enough fades in movies, in editing, and it worked really well. I just think that the villains in the movie are a little corny, but that's all Stephen King. So, you know, I'm into it, despite the cheese. Despite the easy cheesy, it's still pretty cool. So yeah, Dr. Sleep. Not bad. Not bad. Looking forward to finishing it quite a bit. And as I said, Picard Episode 2, just a little boring. And it's just, again, dumb Federation, evil Federation. I'll just say, in Star Trek The Next Generation, every season, there's at least 2 or 3 Corrupt Admiral episodes. It seems like we're going in that direction pretty hardcore in Picard. And, edgy Romulans again, it's like, oh man, this could have been so much better. Someone said, is Slay the Spire the prequel to Dr. Sleep? I like that. That was a good one. I actually did a run of Slay the Spire earlier as the strong fight man. And, it was really good. I got some pretty fucking cool cards. Some of the cards that they retooled entirely as well. Spiky balls don't count. Oh. So now I'm officially up to Ascension 6 with the Steadfast. What's his name? John? John Swordfight? Okay, so now we get to do the trolley. Started this last time, but now... here we go for real.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Oh, that's it, you can shoot, right. Okay, shoot, yes. Fuck. Trouble with the trolley, hey? Really missing Cat right about now. Well, I think I shouldn't have done that. I don't know how circuitous this thing is, but... I guess we'll find out! Burning down the house! Why couldn't... I think I gotta go to the right this time, let's see. Start... yeah. Yes, that's fine. Fine and good. I think I just tried to imitate Metal King Boo's screams of me. I think that's what happened there. An imitation of me screaming in a number of videos. Yeah, yep. Almost certainly. Ay, caramba! I thought once again, I thought I was about to explode, and then I made it happen. I love them self-fulfilling prophecies. Slay the Spyro. Yeah. That's exactly what's happening right now. Why didn't that motherfucker... Why didn't... I tried to turn... Chat, I tried to get into the lane so I could shoot it. Oh no. Oh no, I hate this. I mean, we'll see what happens. See, that's what I wanted to do last time, but for some reason, it didn't quite happen that way. Why does it go into it? Chat, why does it go into it? I pressed left! It wouldn't let me switch lanes! How do I get back into the right lane? I know I have to use the turn signal, but there's lane switching before that. The first time I get over there, I can switch over to the lane so I can accurately shoot the thing. Okay, now now I'm just like, my brain is turning to fucking mush, and I'm just like zoning out. Okay, now I'm good. I have to be very on point here and not zone out. See what I mean? I can change it. I can change it. I could change the world. Ow!
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
How do people listen to this shit? Like me screaming the weirdest fucking noises. Don't get you sometimes, chat. Okay, we'll start with this way. Gotta remember to get that metal canister. God, I sure hope I can shoot it from the lane that I'm gonna be in. You gotta switch early. Oh. Oh, I didn't need to shoot it. This is it, Luigi. Oh! I jumped! I jumped! This was worse in the original Spyro 2? So much worse? Are you serious? What made it worse? Not that now's a good time for me to be reading this shit. Faster and bad controls. Okay, still gotta get a couple more gems. 15, that's how many times it took me? 15 times. I mean, all things considered, that could have gone worse. No, but the frustration was definitely real. Because I wasn't understanding that you couldn't switch lanes until you hit a certain part of the path. Did I not do this already? So, how do I get those gems? So I got all the orbs. Hang on a minute. Is it that time of night? Well, it's close to the yachting hour. Go around, but around back on the Zephyr? Sparks is taking me to a different land of imagination. Vinny, if you go to bed so late at night, what time do you usually wake up? About 8 hours later. It's true. It's true. Level 100%ed. So noon to 2, correct. About, yeah, from, yes, noon to 2. Unless I have to wake up, like, early for something, which I sometimes do, and then it sucks, because my schedule is so fucking weird. But I've always been like this. I always hated mornings. I always functioned like shit in the mornings. When I was in school, it was just terrible. Didn't like it. So the fact that I can kind of do these things, it's fine. I kind of miss mornings, though. I miss what they look like. I miss the air of the morning. I miss, like, breakfast menus from more places. Do you know that Wendy's is teasing a breakfast menu? I think they've already rolled it out in some places. It's probably gonna be, like, trash, but... Apparently they did. I found out they did breakfast before, and it failed.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately...
No worse than anyone else. That's true. You know, I like... If I don't mind fast food breakfast, most of the time I like that better than the actual food, if they use real eggs. Yeah, like, egg product gets me a little weirded out. If there's a perfectly shaped, like, cylinder of egg in my sandwich, that doesn't bode well. I'll still eat it, but I prefer if it's a place that cracks eggs. Vinny, it's real egg. We sure about that? It's just a mold they crack the egg into. Then why is it perfectly, like, spaced out between the yellow and the white in the cylinder all the way through? How do they get it like that? No, I'm talking, like, the yellow, the yolk is perfectly in the center for, like, 2 feet of cylinder. What the fuck am I talking about? If you do it right, you can cook an egg yolk so that it has the consistency of fudge. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it just is a little weird that the cylindrical egg is, like, perfectly shaped. But, kinda hungry saying this stuff, even though I'm thinking about literally fake egg. So I think it would be a splendid idea for me to stop talking about food right now. Google McDonald's egg. They literally crack the eggs into a mold. Oh, I see. You know what? I get it. They crack the eggs into a mold. Now, I thought this was a long, like, 2-foot cylinder that they were just cracking, like, dozens of eggs into. Right? No. It's this. That makes a fuckload more sense. Crew members, quote-unquote. I understand now. Thank you for enlightening me. I'm glad it wasn't a 2-foot cylinder. But is that a real egg cylinder or a fake egg cylinder? That's the question. Someone said, if only you knew what the cheese was made out of. Do they use real cheese or cheese product, I wonder? Legally distinct cheese product is delicious. Vinny, somebody once told me that soup you get at Panera Bread is just frozen in bags. That wouldn't surprise me. It's like going to Cheesecake Factory and expecting artisanal chefs. That said, I think Cheesecake Factory is actually pretty fucking good. I just, you know, I'm suspicious. Conan O'Brien did a bit about Cheesecake Factory. He's like, I don't get how a place has 87 things on the menu. Something like that. Gordon Ramsay would go there. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Condense your menu. Fuck. There really are a million things on that goddamn menu, and every one of the things I've had was good. And not Applebee's good. Like, a little bit better than that. So you have to wonder, like, maybe they figured it out. And when I say Applebee's good, I mean I don't like Applebee's. I've told the story about I knew someone that worked at Applebee's, and I went there, and I was like, so tell me, what do you eat when you're, you know, on your downtime? Like, what will you eat on the menu? And he was like, just like a chicken breast grilled. I was like, that's it? He's, yeah, like a grilled chicken breast. I don't necessarily take that as everything's disgusting and it's, you know, bad for you. It's just that's the only thing that he could tell me. I guess he didn't want to lie to me, so he just said that. I was like, well, it's pretty simple. The Applebee's blooming onion has 2,000 calories. That's cool. Didn't they steal that from Outback Steakhouse, though? Who had the first onion? Who had the first onion? That's what I want to know. I think Outback had the blooming onion, and then Applebee's probably called it, like, the open onion. Shrek had the first onion. Good point. Why are blooming onions so good? It's just an onion. I don't know. I would imagine butter, salt, whatever the fuck that is going on with that batter. If you just, like, fry a regular onion, listen, as an onion fan, I'm fine with just regular onion, but when you, like, have batter that's probably that seasoned, you're gonna have something that's extremely tasty, but also very unhealthy for you. Get them arteries nice and clogged. I mean, you know, eat whatever the fuck you want, though, you know? I haven't had a blooming onion in, like, 10 years, so... I would now, but now I kind of want one. Do you remember when, like, 5-10 minutes ago I said I was gonna stop talking about food? I lied. Who is going to get horrifically injured in this cutscene? I think I know. Well, not horrifically, but just minorly injured. second thought, maybe... Oh. Oh, right, we saw this one. Very silly.
The idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
The hubris. That's what you get for building living Robertson idols. Shouldn't do it. Someone said that guy made a wooden sex doll. Weird that you would say that because it reminded me of when I was in the Bahamas. There was a statuette that was being sold pretty much everywhere in the Bahamas. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a little wooden statuette with a barrel over it and a boner on a spring that when you pulled the barrel off, the boner would pop out. Basically a horgon. Yeah, it's tourist trap merch, yeah. But they were, from what I could tell, handmade, and there were several different types of them. I guess it just became... like a fucking meme. And every single time you would go to any place, anywhere near, like, where, you know, you were in the Bahamas, there would be a shop selling them. So... Oh no. Oh no, it's one of these puzzles! And that's how this all started.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Okay. Okay. 1 fish, 2 fish, yellow fish, blue fish only. No red fish. Boy, fire is very versatile in the Spyro universe. Someone said this part can legitimately, no joke, kill speedruns. I feel like that was good RNG for that, because I only got 2 red fish. How was that a puzzle? Dude, that was a puzzle from my baby brain. Man, these tiki lads remind me of Donkey Kong Country Returns, the first one. Remember those lads? Where it was like, no Kremlings. Let's start with, like, we'll just have Tiki enemies. The Tiki tribe. The Arctic enemies in Tropical Freeze were way cooler. Okay, yes they were pretty cool. They were. I'm the one who's supposed to be making the shitty jokes here.
Waka waka!
Yeah, I mean, Kremlings are still my favorite. I think the Kremlings probably had the most personality, and I was most invested in destroying them. Especially because K. Rool was just such a great villain. Or at least, maybe he wasn't as great as I thought he was, but he was just iconic. I don't know. I remember liking K. Rool. I felt like the ice villains were really good, though. I enjoyed them. Tropical Freeze had some cool enemies, and it just would be nice if there was another Donkey Kong Country game. Like, let's call it the Returns Trilogy. It would be nice to have, Kremlings, Tiki Tribe, and what were they called? Snowmads. That was a cool name. Someone said that's the point, you can't even remember. Yeah, but Kremlings were in Donkey Kong 64 and 3 Donkey Kong Country games, and Snowmads were only in 1. There is logic to this. Well, my logic was star, because the shape is a star, right? So star leading to moon. Oh wait, maybe shape. Maybe it's like less angles each time. Maybe color that time. And now moon, shape, and then back to... Oh, I see. Okay, so like some commonality.
Nice job, Spyro.